When you hop on, say hi. Give it another minute and then we're going to get started. Okay, it's 8 o'clock. I'm going to flip the camera down and we're going to get started. Just a reminder, the 12 days of Advent calendar is good until while supplies last. It's $99. You do get a product in each of these boxes, okay, for the 12 days. Plus you get a stamp set, and it's all Stampin' Up! Product that's never been seen or used or in a catalog, and it's an all occasion theme, so you can use it anytime. But that's $99 plus tax and shipping. And then the starter kit, that's over. The starter kit is going on. If you want to be a demonstrator for a hobby, or just order the product and just keep it and use it for yourself and don't do anything else, that's fine. It's $125 for $35 plus tax. You do get business supplies in with that and a paper pumpkin, a past paper pumpkin kit. Okay, they have one for this $125 for $35, and then they have another one that's $189 for $99 plus tax. And like I said, there's no obligations. You can order this the kit and just keep everything for yourself, and that's it. You don't have to do anything else besides that. Okay, if you want to earn the perks of being a demonstrator, then you would need $300 every quarter, okay, to stay active. Online exclusives, if you're not working for the demonstrator, I would love for you to be on my team, Deb's Creative Crew. And I would love to send you the catalogs if you're not working with a current demonstrator. Tonight, I am going to be using the Peaceful Days Scrapbooking Kit. In the mini catalog, this paper right here is shown in 3 different parts. On page 11 is the workshop kit, scrapbooking workshop kit. Okay, you get everything that's shown here. And then on page 33 is the suite that I bought, and it comes with the paper, stamps, dies, embellishments, an embossing folder, and some glimmer paper. Okay. And then back here on page 46 and 47 is another Peaceful Garden, which is the same paper that's in the kits and in the suite. And it has these dies here, okay, and which is also in the scrapbooking kit right here. Okay, so let's get started with the scrapbooking. If you have any questions, just let me know. This is the kit, and you do get instructions. You do make 3 2-page spreads, okay, with the product here. They give you step-by-step instructions. They even show you what paper to cut and the measurements and everything, and then they show you how it all goes together, okay. So if you have any questions, like I said, please let me know, okay. As you can see, I used the embellishments out of here, and I'm going to do a 2-page spread tonight. So for the first one, I have both of them in here. I'm going to pull this part out. Okay. This is crumb cake. It's 2-sided. It's the different shades. I'm using the darker side. And then I cut a piece of the same paper. And it's 7 by 7 3/4. And that's going to go like kind of like in the middle. And then this is pecan pie, and it's the same, 2 different tones, okay? I'm using the dark. It's going to go like this. Just a little bit over at the top, okay? Then I cut the designer series paper. These are 1 inch by 12, and they're going to go right along the side here, right up against the edge. Okay. Then get all this stuff out here. I have my 4 by 6 mat that these come in with the kit too. And then I have all smiles where you can journal. That's going to go up here. And then this is for a 3 by 3 picture. Okay. Then I have designer series paper. It's going to go like there. And then this is a sticker, and I don't want to take it off yet because I'm not ready to put it down. I just want to get it all ready so you can see how it all going to go together. Need to bring that over a little. Same here. This is a half. This is how it comes. This is a sticker that's going to lay underneath here. I had that over pretty far, so we have there. I have 1 dove, and I'm leaving that shadow on behind it. And my other dove's going to go here. Then I have 2 trees. Now these were punched out and there was a lot of white around it. I trimmed them. They're going to go right down here. And I have 2 stars. One's going to go up here and one's going to go down here. And that's how, hi Tina, that's how it's going to go together. Okay, so we're going to get started. I'm going to slide these over and I'll put these down first. Oh, and then best day ever goes on the bottom. You can use liquid glue, tear and tape, your snail, stamp and seal, not your snail. Snail, if you have the snail, you can use whatever you have on hand. Thank you for sharing, Tina. So I'm going to put this right on the edge, top, bottom, and side. Okay, and then I'm going to lay this one down. Tina, you're the only one on right now. And that's just going to get butted right up against the other one. Okay. I'm going to just take this sheet off and all the other things. I'm going to lay this down. Where's my... Oh, there it is. Okay. So this is going to go kind of almost right up to the edge. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to put this on. And YouTube, Tina. You're the only one on. Okay. So we're going to put this right about there. And we're going to take this off the sticker. And this is just going to get butted right up against the end there. Okay. I don't know. Maybe they're busy. Okay. So then next I'm going to put down these strips here. One's going to go there. I wouldn't have needed this big piece, but it was cut and I thought, why not? Then this is going to go about there. And then this one's going to go over top about there. Okay. So we're going to lay this brown one down first. Like so. And then this is going to go on top. So let me see. And then this is going to go here. And then this one. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Sticker. And that's going to go up about there. And then this dot I'm going to take off and put back in. And that looks crooked. It just looks crooked to me. I'll hold it up. Yeah, it's a little crooked. There we go. I'll put that circle back in. Okay, got that down. Next is this one. That's gonna go over like there. Okay, and then we'll put this one down. And that's going to go right about there. Now, I'm not going to use this, but I'm going to place it here. This I am. So I'm going to lay this on. I am going to put regular cardstock on there when I'm ready to put it in the book. One thing about liquid glue, it slides on you. Then that would go there, and then my 3x3 will go down here. Okay, I'm not going to lay that, but I'll leave it lay there like that. Okay, and I'm going to put some glue on my little star here. That's going to go about right there. My doves. One's going to go up here. One's going to go over here. And then my trees are going to go down here. And then I have another star. Gonna go there. Okay, the doves I'm gonna pop up. Now they're the same. Go up there. And this one's gonna go here. Okay. And then the last thing is best day ever for on this page. That's going to go down here. And that is page number 1. And like I said, this will get just plain white cardstock, and then my picture will go there. Scrapbook page 1. Page 2. This is using Pool Party. And it is also light and dark. Okay. These circles, everything is from the scrapbooking kit. I did not cut anything. And it's just from the scrapbooking kit. They're going to lay like that. You're going to put your cherish and love up here. And then I have strips here. I'm going to put one here that goes to the end. And then this piece is going to go about that, and the circle will go over that. Okay? And then for up here, this is going to go end to end, and then this one's going to go on top. And then this one over here is going to do like so. All right, and then I have embellishments to put on, but I'm going to put all this down first, okay? So let's move this, slide that over, and we'll put this down. These strips, by the way, are 6 inches, okay, by 1. So I have 2 like that. And then this one is going to go about right there. Then that circle's going to lay on that. And I think that's good like that. Okay, so let's put this one down. And these are 3 3/4 by 1. And you need 2 of them. And that's going to go right there, right up on the edge. And then this one is going to go about there. And then that circle's going to go there. And that's going to go there. And we'll put this one down. And this is 2 1/4 by 1. So, and then this one is just shorter. It is a 2 by 1. And then this one. Okay. Now I'm going to lay my circles down. And then this one. And you can see it says Project 1. It tells you in that scrapbooking kit that where to use that, like on the Project 1 layout. Move up here. Let's move this down a little. Come on. There we go. And then this will go there. And then we have this one. So all the pieces you need for that scrapbooking workshop kit is all there for you. And it's all labeled and everything. It's amazing. And they're not that expensive. Okay, now we're going to put in the embellishments. These are stickers, okay, except for the doves. One's going to go here. I'm going to lay this down a while. Okay, and the dove I'm going to pop up. And the flowers are not these are punched out. But the leaves, they are the stickers. The die cuts that are sticky. So I need to find how to get them off. If I fight with it too much, it's going to get glue on. There we go. I got that part off. There we go. Okay, this big one is going over here. Okay. And then this other big one's going to go on the side there. Now, when you go to add pictures, I wouldn't put this down too close. I mean, tight, because then you wouldn't be able to put pictures down. But you might be able to lift it up. And then this flower goes there. Like so. And then I have a big one for at the bottom here. And then a small one. If you have an embossing buddy, you can rub along the back of them and it would take the stickiness away. And that's going to go here. And then I'm going to take a small flower. Wait, let me see. Now I'll take a big one. We'll lay that there. And then I have my dove, which will go here. And then I have this one. And that's going to go along here with a little flower. Like so. Let me get my dimensionals. I'll pop him up. I'll put 3 on him and 3 on the other one since they're the mini ones. And one's going to go here. And he's going to go here. And that is page number 2. Very simple, very easy. This I can see doing in a different holidays with different colors. And the circles, you could use any size circles, or what are decal circles. We don't carry them anymore, but they have a big one that would be okay with that. So that's one page, and then this is the other page. And like I said, you can put pictures on these circles, cut your pictures in a circle. You can even put a square picture. If you take a 3x3, put it in like that, you still see the blue, okay? And then this one here, you'd see more. Or you can take your 6x6 and lay it there and you'd still see that, and then put your flowers down there further. But that is the alternative to the pages that are done in the scrapbooking workshop kit. So, all right, guys. Thank you for joining me. I will be back on Friday with some treat holders for Christmas. And I might have some cards for you. I'm not sure. I am busy doing my Black Friday gift giving event. So I'm in the middle of doing a lot of different things, and I'm slacking on making cards. So I will be back on Friday at 8 o'clock with I don't know what for sure. So, but thank you for joining me. I will see you Friday at 8 o'clock. Don't forget to like and share and comment.